Hi friends, welcome to Eyes of My Heart with Vicki Jean. It is the 4th of July and I'm just sitting here kind of recovering still from my bike accident, and broken ribs are painful, and I had no idea it would slow me down this much. I so much want to get out and ride my bike again, to play pickleball, but that is not happening right now. So Mark is out playing pickleball this morning, and then I don't know if he might go to the parade, the 4th of July parade with the kids, but I'm going to stay home. But I am going to join some friends and Mark and for a little at their house, just for a cookout and enjoy some fellowship, because I've got to get out. I'm going stir crazy being in here. I mean, I love my little Diogie and little Haley Rose, but I need to get outside. But I also am hoping to get rid of some of this pain and discomfort that came from my fall. You know, when you get older, I don't feel old. Honestly, in my body, I feel great until something like this happens. And then I think, why can't I just shake this off and get up and start doing what I used to? But I don't. I walk around the house like I'm 90 years old. I roll over in bed and scream out in pain, and I don't like to think that I'm a wimp. I think that I handle pain fairly well, but this just kind of threw me. And it wasn't just the rib. There were some other ancillary injuries that are healing. They seem to be healing much better than the rib. So anyway, that I just wanted to jump on here and say happy 4th of July. You know, there's so much going on in our country with this upcoming election, and just so much animosity and division. And it's probably only going to get worse. Not that I want to be a prophet of gloom and doom, but we know what happens during elections. And no matter what happens, I am still grateful to be in America. We have our problems. We are going through some major transitions, I think, and more to come economically and just in all kinds of areas. And it might get bumpy, but I'm so thankful that we are a country where we can voice our opinions. We can share our religion, our faith, whatever it is. We can vote. And I'm not going to go into all the things that I hear from people about conspiracy theories and all of that stuff. I don't know what goes on. I know that politics, probably as a whole, has its level of corruption, like most political leaders. Unfortunately, there are people who are driven by ego and forget sometimes the true intentions of when they entered into politics or any other, service type career. And we can get caught up in money, greed, power, and lose our soul in the process. And I absolutely believe that happens in our political world, on every side. Not just Democrats or Republicans or liberals or conservatives, every side. But there are still, I do believe, people who are genuinely concerned for the welfare of our country, for the people in our country. And so today I'm just saying I'm thankful to be an American with all of its issues that seem to be rising to the surface right now, because there is still so much good. And we can do our part. That's the one thing I've learned, is that if I harbor every day anger, resentment, revenge in my heart, in my mind, or wanting to debate everybody into the ground about why they're wrong and I think I'm right, and I've kind of let that all go, because it was not that I was ever really that much that way to begin with, but I would listen to those kind of conversations and it just drained me completely. I want to be love. I want to be light. And if it's only in my little corner of the world, that's what I will do, because I 100% believe we put off a spirit into the world. We put off an energy, an aura, whatever you want to call it, that either brings life or it brings death. And I want to be light, not darkness. I want to be life, not death. And that requires me to open my heart to people who think differently than me and live differently than me, and to say we are united, number one, in this love that is God. But if we are living in the same country, let us learn how to not just tolerate one another, but to seek to understand at some level, where other people are coming from. I have learned so much over the last several years by just opening my heart and my mind and saying, I want to have the mind of Christ. We are told in Scripture, we have the mind of Christ. I want to use that mind, not my ego mind. That will keep me small, constricted, and separate. I want to live a life that brings life and love and healing and peace and acceptance and joy and renewal to our world. And I can do that. I know I can in my own little way. And I have to be faithful to that call of love upon my heart, however it might look, however it might be rejected. So I just want to share that with you. I'm thankful to be an American. I have no problem with patriotism, and I am thankful for the people who fought and gave their lives. Sometimes we get so far removed from the horrors of war that we forget what happened. And they allowed us to have a country where we can make it a country that is peaceful and loving and kind. We have the ability to do that. And if our politicians aren't doing it, then let's do it individually with one another. God bless you guys. Take care. Enjoy your 4th of July.